it's Jennifer from Flux. I have an exciting unboxing and giveaway for all of you today. Here are the Epson LabelWorks label printers. These are especially for crafters, hobbyists around the home, and they're really fun to use. So we're going to unbox them, look at them, and learn all about them. But there's, like I said, an exciting giveaway going on the blog. The link is down below, as well as a promotional code so you can get a discount as well. So let's learn all about these, and then you can hop on over to the blog and enter for a chance to win one of these printers. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the box here. We're going to start by first taking everything out of the box, and then I'm going to tell you about each part, and then finally how everything works. I'm going to do a little demonstration for you. So let's get some of this out of the box here. We have two different label makers. You can see them here. We're going to look at everything closer up. I have a box here, and then some of the tape that you actually print the labels on. So we're going to take that out. All kinds of beautiful options here, and this is really fun. As a person who crafts, I'm just super excited about this. So let's kind of spread all this out, and I can zoom out a little to kind of show you what we have here. Okay, so this is now I'm going to scoot this out of the way. This is all the tape that you print the labels on. And then we have two different label makers. Let's open everything up, and then I'll show you how it all works. So in this box here, this is if you wanted to plug it in. There's some cords here, some power cords. I'm just going to kind of keep all these boxes out of the way. And then this is, there's two different ones here. This is oh, here it is. I was looking for the tab. All right, so I'm going to just carefully lift this out. There is a little booklet, too, that helps you. And just want to make sure I got everything. Yep, so here's that one. And then it's lightweight, so that's nice if you need to make it portable. And we'll flip this out. And it's a beautiful champagne color, and it's very slim. You can see it has rubberized feet, so it'll sort of sit on your desk nicely. This is where the label comes out. There's a plug here, and so you sort of like open it, and that's where the cartridge goes. But we'll get into that more. Also, there's a spot for batteries if you wanted it to be battery operated instead, okay? So let me put that cover on. There's two little tabs here. We can just kind of pop it on there. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so let's scoot this one out of the way. And then this one over here, they have two different ones. So we're going to explore both of these. And I'm just going to pop this one open here. And there is a cartridge that it comes with as well. And let's slide this one out. Scoot the batteries out of the way. Also a little booklet, and we'll scoot that box out of the way. All right, so this one is a little bit different looking. Here's the little window. It's very satisfying to peel that protective plastic off, isn't it? And this one has a little bit more here. So this one, you can see they look a little bit different. Oh, this one actually says open, so that's a little easy to see how to open it. And it has a little door for the cartridge and a little window for the cartridge as well, okay? Now, let's put these aside because I will show you how these all work in just a minute. But I also wanted to show you the options, just a real quick look at the options. So they have... and the folks at Epson, I will say the Epson LabelWorks folks are so nice, and they sent me this lovely package to share with you, and they actually made an example of each one on here so I could show you. So they have a designer matte, and there's a blue, a navy, black, beige, gray. There is more black here. And then this one is printable ribbon. It prints on ribbon. So those of you who are watching this, that I know a lot of you watching Knit and Crochet, how fun would it be to print handmade by and your name and tie it onto your handmade pieces? How beautiful would that be? Black on pink, and then this is gold on red. That would be really festive around the holidays. There's fluorescent. They sent me some fluorescent pink, fluorescent green. So fun. This is some pearlized label tape. This is pearlized blue, pearlized green. They have some soft colors. And as an example, you can see how this is like a pearlized. You can see a little bit of shimmer on that. Fluorescent, obviously, very bright. And then this one is their soft colors. So this is violet, soft yellow, soft blue. And again, the designer matte. So there's a matte clear, matte red, matte white, matte yellow, matte khaki, and another matte clear. Really cool. And also some metallics. So this is the metallic. You can see the little bit of shimmer there. Metallic and gold imprint. So I have here gold on black, gold on clear, black on metallic silver, black on gold. Here's an example of the black on gold. So really cool. You can use this for gifts. And like I said, if you have a shop or you give away some of your stuff, donations, you could just say like handmade by me, something like that. And then the last one I wanted to show you is printable magnets. So you could make some magnets too. For example, if you have a bulletin board, you could say, today, this is what I need to do today. This is what I need to do tomorrow. Or you could make magnets of maybe if you have a shop or you have a business name or something. So this is black on blue, black on yellow, black on red, and black on green. So printable magnets, and then classic labels, and then where did I put it? I stuck it. Oh, it's on the bottom here. Printable ribbon. So the possibilities for printable ribbon are just endless. One person that I talked to at Epson suggested maybe if you have a child making ribbon with their name for their hair. So how fun would that be? Okay, now that everything's out, I'm going to show you how this all works. It's super easy. Let's set it up first. So our two machines here, there's two different printers. One of them will go up to like 3/4 of an inch for the cartridges. And they pop right in there. And then this one can have a little bit wider of a cartridge, up to an inch wide. So you can see some of the cartridges are thicker than others. This one here can take a thicker cartridge. And I'm going to pop those in and print and show you how it all works. But first, let's get our power cord. So it has it comes in two parts. This end will plug into the wall, and then you have a plug here. This plugs into the back of the box. So you'll plug this into the wall, and then this end, there's a hole in the back of the machine, and you just snap it right on, okay? Additionally, if you want it to be cordless, like if you want to carry it somewhere or set it somewhere where you don't want a cord, you can put batteries in it. So if you lift up this, there's a little dip for your thumb. You can lift that up. That's where the cartridge goes, and you can see a little picture of a battery. You just kind of push on it, pop it open. This takes 6 AA batteries. You'll have to provide your own for that. And then just snap it back on and kind of there's 2 little tabs up here. You can just kind of hook them on and pop it shut. Okay? This one here is a little bit different design. You open a little tab for the cartridge, pop the cartridge in there. And for batteries, there's a little arrow, kind of push on it the same way. And it's the same thing, 6 AA batteries. And those are ones you provide yourself as well. And it just pops right back on. The other thing I love is that they have rubberized feet. So if you set it down, it's not going to slide all over the place. They both have the feet on the bottom to kind of hold them still. And so once you're ready to go, whether you do battery power or wall power, you'll want to get the app. So this, you'll notice there's no keyboard or buttons or anything. It's just like a cube. This has a power button. This is the power button for this one, this little tiny button here. So you can see that. But other than that, that's it. So you'll have to go and get the app and it can you can find it in the Google Play Store or the App Store. And the app is called Epson Label. Okay, so when you're ready to make a label, you'll want to go in your Bluetooth menu, however your own phone works, and you'll want to select the printer that you'll be using. So we need to add a cartridge. So to do that, I'm going to lay it down, lift up, and then let's just select anything. Okay, so we'll select, let me just grab some really just simple one to start here. Let's see, how about this one? So all you do is you take the cartridge, there's a little hole here and there's a little like thing sticking out. You're just gonna like pop it in until it can't push anymore, okay? So then put it back on. And then if we go back to our app here, we're gonna do new label. And then you can just type something in there with your little keyboard. I'm going to type FiberFlux. We're going to do a FiberFlux in each tape that they have just to show you. Now, if you notice, now that we have a cartridge, we are connected via Bluetooth, the red light stopped appearing. It's just a white light now. And so once you typed what you need to type, hit done. And then you can go and you can kind of tweak the settings. So this one has different fonts. Let's pick a font that we want to use. I'm going to pick, you can just scroll all the way through. Let's do marker felt. And then you can center justify it, left justify. You can even make it go vertical to make a vertical label or sticker. And then you can do tape length auto or manual. And then you also want to select the width. So I forgot to peek at that before I put it in here. So that is 1/2 inch. And it's already set to 1/2 inch. So we're gonna stick with that. And then at the bottom here is a kind of a turquoise button for print. So let's print it and see how it goes. And it'll just say printing, just like a regular printer. It'll just say printing 1 page. And you can see it's coming out. And it cuts it for you. You can hear the little cutter. And we now have a super awesome label, okay? So let's take this same, we'll do the same word and we'll pop this cartridge out. And let's try doing a magnet. So that it comes in magnet. Now I have red, which is kind of like a coral color. It's really pretty. Yellow, green, and blue. So let's make a FiberFlux magnet. So pop it in. Press it down. Now this is the 1 inch width, so this machine can take that width. This one is does narrower labels, like the one we just made. Okay, we'll put the thing back on, and we're ready to go. So go back to your app, and let's change the font just for fun. We'll just do like a little, let's do noteworthy this time. Okay, so done, and then we're gonna print. And it cuts it for you. And look, we have a FiberFlux magnet. How cool is that? Okay, let's try. We have some other ones here. Let's do, this is like a metallic one. And when you buy them, they come in a box and they're wrapped in plastic. So let's look at this. This is gold ribbon. Isn't that exciting? I think that's so cool. So you could print like handmade and then your name and make some like custom ribbon for your handmade items. You could print someone's name and use it for their hair. It's really cool. So we have some gold ribbon. And this was black on gold. And it knows. Okay, so let's pick a different, let's do something a little, now I need to go back and check something. This is the 1/2 inch. So I need to change that in my width. Make sure you change it. It'll tell you if you don't, but I like to set it ahead of time. Now I'm going to change the font. Let's do something that's kind of a script. So let's do a script on our ribbon because it's fancy. And then you'll hit done. And then let's print. And it says printing, just like a regular printer. And it's going to cut the ribbon for you too. And look, we have really cool FiberFlux ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Now, there is a manual setting. So if you don't want it to cut it for you, you can, you know, make it however long you want. And if you notice over here, if you put it on manual, you can tell it how long. So if you need it to be like 6 inches long because you want to tie it around something, you can do that too. So that's really cool. Now let's explore some of the other tapes. Now I'm doing all the, now you might want to, that was the beginning of a cartridge. They give you a little extra in the beginning. But I just wanted to kind of start lining these up. Okay, so we have a couple more I wanted to show you. Now this is the designer mat, and just gonna take that out. This is gonna be white on matte clear. So for this model, it opens a little bit differently. There's a thing that says open, which I appreciate that. A little tab, and you just open up the door, okay? And then we're gonna pop this cartridge in, close the door, and you notice once you load it with a cartridge, that exclamation point stops flashing, okay? So you know it's ready to go. So we're gonna go back to our app, and we're gonna create a new label. Actually, I'm going to keep the fiber flux. So let's just, once again, we'll change the font. We'll do a classic Times New Roman. And this, I think this is kind of neat. This one has a window. So remember with the other one, I had to like take the lid off because I always forget which size cartridge I put in. This one, you can look through the window and it's a 1/2 inch. So that's kind of neat. And that's already correct in there. So let's go ahead and print this one. This one was the matte clear. So if you need a clear label, that's pretty neat. Sometimes you want the color that you're sticking it to show through. Again, this one will cut it for you as well. And I'm going to just trim that. So this is white. It's harder to see, but it's clear. So this one is matte clear. So it's not shiny, and it's white letters. So when you stick it onto something bright, for example, it'll be white lettering. Now, there are fluorescent colors too. So let's try one of those. We're gonna, once again, pop this open. And go back to our app. And let's do a script again. All right, let's print it. Again, you can look in the window if you forget what size. I tend to throw the cartridge in and then forget what size it is. And it'll cut it. And neon pink. Very cool. So anyway, this is like, I think, a good representation of most of them. And there's a lot, like this comes in lots of colors, the matte, the neons and things, but we kind of did one of each just to show you how neat all of these labels and all the different labels that you can make with this. So there are 2 models here, and one goes a little wider. One, I like how it has the window, but I like how this one, and it actually has the measurements, 1/6 to 3/4 inches. It says it right on the side there, so you'll know. But this one does all the sizes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to be having a giveaway of one of these printers now that you know everything about it. The good folks at Epson LabelWorks have agreed to host a giveaway for us. So all the information, there's a link down below to the blog. And I also, for us crafters, us yarny crafters, we crochet, we knit, we do a lot of stuff with yarn. So I put some ideas on the blog too of how we specifically can make these labels work for us. You can use them in your craft space. You can use them to label your bins of yarn. You can make little flags around like a knitting needle at the top if you forget the size. You can, if you have a yarn label that has fallen off, you can make a little label. You could take a paper, make your own paper band, make a label for it. You can use these magnets, like I said, to label like a file cabinet. You could put your business name on them and give them out. You could use them in your shop. These ribbons, these are really cool. You could use them for your handmade pieces, handmade by you, tied onto your piece. You could put these as little thank you for your order kind of gifts in your shop, when you ship things out. So really the possibilities are endless, and I'd love to hear your ideas as crafters too in the comments below, what you would use with these labels. I just think it's really fun. Those of you who are running a craft business, you can use these in your office to label some of your files or what have you. So many different ideas, and a really fun way too to maybe promote your business, make little fiber Flux stickers. Or your business name. So I hope you enjoyed this. And again, we're doing a giveaway. There's a promotional code. All of the information can be found on the blog. You can get the promo code there to get a discount, and the link to purchase it. You can learn a little bit more about the machine. More, if you're more technical, you can look at the specs, and there's a link to the manufacturer site and everything. So hop on over, enter the giveaway, use the promotional code. And again, special thanks to the Epson LabelWorks folks. They're so super nice, and they really helped me understand how all this works. And it's just been so much fun to work with them. So extra special thanks to them as well. So again, enter the giveaway, use the promo code, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Fiber Flux video updates. Thanks again.